The path of damnation is fraught with dangers. Archaon walks it proudly. I'm Ashen Ninja, and this is the second half of the Chaos Warriors Guide. I have a lovely coffee from a local cafe again. Oh, it's so delicious. As you can see, our vassal is beating up the Kislevites. I assume Throt is as well. He's actually really good at that, to be honest. Quite like Throt. Enjoying my Throt campaign. Now, one thing I did not talk about after I went on my little speech about Archaon and Midland is already destroyed. What do you know? Oh, so is Ostermark. Wow.
I am the chosen of the gods.
Level. It's only level. It's only fucking 21 turns in. Jeez. Is the way I level Archaon. Now, I know a lot of people go with things like his magic line, because it is fire magic, and fire magic is probably the best line you're going to get. But I actually include sorcerers in his armies, and I'm very much a believer of, if I'm going to include a fire sorcerer in his army, I don't need to make him a fire sorcerer. I can make him a badass melee combatant. So generally with my path with Archaon, once I've gotten him Lightning Strike, because there's nothing I bother with after Lightning Strike along here, is there? No. No, there isn't. Is I actually go for this line up here. Well, I try to. He's not actually going to be rank 12, so I'll probably actually do a couple of points in his red line. So I normally go up here with the increase his recruit rank, lower the cost of Chaos Warriors, because I'm still going to have them for a while. Getting it chosen is also good. A lot of it's to get to this one. More physical resistance and chaos. Getting your another exalted hero and recruit rank for them is very good as well. So I tend to go for points in here, especially if you are if you are planning on sticking with chosen. Definitely, you want these ones. They can later on become wasted points, admittedly. So it all depends on what it is. I mostly do it because I want to get the extra winds of magic, and the physical resistance just makes him a bit of a beast. Through the red line, I've normally got of course, that one. Now, because I am going to end up in monstrous strength with Dragon Ogre Shaggoths, but for now, since we're using Chaos Warriors, I normally go through the Blessed by Chaos. I think that's the one. Yeah, so I essentially increase my Chaos Warriors some more, and then move in here. I only take, I think it's Freakish Mutations, yeah, so that I improve the Dragon Ogre Shaggoth some more. Then once that's done, it's normally all about his beating the shit out of people line, and some bits and pieces up here like getting Dorghar. I don't worry about that one, don't worry about that one. That one is good, increasing Archaon some more. Vigor loss is good. Your mileage may vary on that one. Feel free to not go for it. And Aura of Chaos is always good. Just depends on what you're after there. Yeah, so that's normally one. I normally skip out on the magic line unless I have nowhere else to put my points. So just the way I work. Feel free to not do it that way if you don't want to. Alright, we're going to hit Grayling Moot next. And we're going to be leveling up some more. So really, at this point, if all you really wanted to know was how to level Archaon, that'll be about it for the video. It'll mostly be just leveling him up a bit more and fighting a bit more from here. So if this is where you don't need to watch it, you feel you don't want to watch it anymore, that's fine. But give me a subscribe if that would be very nice if you would do that. I could do with some more subscribers to help lift my spirits and make me feel like I'm actually managing to achieve something. which is a very unusual thing in my life to actually have spirits or achievements. Alright, so we can do our Horde upgrade, but we're going to hit the Greyling Moot first. And because I want to do that Horde upgrade, we are going to probably tactically awaken a tribe, because it leaves me with enough movement to assume that stance and grab that building. There we go. Alright, so we've made it to Lightning Strike. That's good. Blue line, done. Tick. If you don't like Lightning Strike, hopefully you've started in here's beating the shit out of people lines instead. Because it's essentially the two options with him. Either beat the shit out of people or burn them to death, really. It's what he does. Now, one of the reasons why you do want to have a few vassals is if you do want Sigvold, you need to awaken 4 Norscan tribes. I've done 3 now, so you'll be getting there soon. If you are going to do a Marauder army, do it in here for him. I still personally wouldn't, but everyone has their own preference. As you can see, we could get a knowledgeable here as well, but we do not have the growth at this point. So a couple of things you can do, there's a few minor cheeses you can do with things like that. You can do that knowledgeable cheese where you recruit and disband knowledgeable lords. That way you get lots and lots of Winds of Magic. Once you've got a full Shaggoth stack, I honestly find you don't need a lot of Winds of Magic. You're not going to really get too many chances to use a lot of it. At least I find it that way. Other people, again, they find different things. Alright, so now they want peace treaties, because our strength rank has gone from 150 to 76. But we're not done using them as a punching bag, so we'll just keep on punching through. Quest issued, build a Chaos Shrine, and we've now got an income from raising settlements. That's all very good. So the Chaos War Shrine, I believe, is the next level. No? Oh, that's right, it's the next level of that one. Yeah, so we do want that. But we're not going to get it right now, obviously. Got to wait a couple of turns. So, in the meantime, we're going to head this way. We can't reach him anyway. So we're going to go beat up Ice Drake Fjord, or Fjord if you want to pronounce it correctly. Entirely up to you. And we're going to get Unholy Communion because we've got 18 grand. We are only losing 300 a turn now. So we're well within our means at the moment. We just continue on bashing and crashing. Now, I very much do not recommend just auto-resolving a lot like this. It gets really boring and annoying. Like, for example, this one here, I'd rather actually fight it, but for the sake of getting through the videos and that sort of thing, it is just a bit better for me to not fight every battle. Wulfric the Wanderer was amongst that. Maybe I should have fought it then. Oh, too late now. Too late now. Oh, you're kidding me. Did they? No, wait, no, it's okay. I was thinking, how did they fucking? Just for a second there, I thought they'd been what's it called? Taken by one of my vassals. I don't want them doing that. Alright. Get some replenishment. We don't need full replenishment for this. It's only Ice Dry Strike Fjord. And yes, I am deliberately mispronouncing that. So with all of these, we make a lot of money post battle. As you can see, we're back over 20 grand from that battle that we had just auto resolved through. So, but really, what I do want to say that has come out of this, because I was looking at doing this video before Twisted whatever. Twisted Sister, whatever their names are, Scissor Sisters. I'm not really sure what their the name is now. Before the most recent DLC came out, and you actually had to fight a lot of these battles to manage to get through. So I think they've somehow managed to skew off the auto resolve a bit. In the most recent patches. What happened there? I didn't go anywhere near the fight battle button, but apparently I did. Oh well. It would seem we're going to fight this battle. Let's pretend I meant that. Oh well. That's fine, it's not a problem. Alright. Chaos Warriors, yep. You are Chaos Warriors, that's good. Good of you to notice.
My God's call.
Your God's call? To my God's call? I don't think I've got any.
Yes,
Personally.
Lord.
Alright, you guys hang back. We'll pop you guys on a flank.
Syrians I will see.
You
Exalted
and
hero.
your two heroes all hang out in the middle here.
Exalted hero.
Gonna have to do some wrecking.
I am exalted.
That's good.
Archaon. The gods agree.
You guys are actually gonna do some flanking.
My blades hunger.
You will too. And Chaos Warriors are slow. Oh, you got some trolls up the front. They won't be too big a deal. Right.
Lord of the end times. Exalted hero.
Let's
Hero of
get
chaos.
going.
Chosen.
We'll throw
Very well.
all of them at the trolls. Why not?
Kill them all. Blood for all. Give them a slaughter. Bring scars before the sword.
Here we go. And you guys will
Water pool.
right around the flank.
Water. Charge them.
Don't actually really like. I don't rate Marauder Horsemen personally. Oh, other people might do. That's fine if you do. I've got no problem with that.
Marauder horsemen.
Alrighty. So that battle there with the trolls, etc., is probably going to go very well in our favour. Not sure exactly how they're losing units, but whatever. What's this? Oh, we've got a dude here that's trying to wreck us, but he is amongst all of our various infantries. You guys may as well follow them off.
Chosen.
That's,
Archaon.
you guys all may as well go across here. If they come back, they'll have nothing. Let's just take out these Marauder Hunters with our cavalry.
Archaon.
There was never anything here that was going to be a problem, so... I might as well flank them. I didn't even mean to fight this battle. There's really no point in fighting it after all. There we go. And that's the end of that battle. Only took a couple of minutes. Didn't need to fight it. We actually lose a lot, seem to lose a bit more in those manual battles than we do in the auto resolves, though 91 kills for someone. Yeah, it's hard to say. Either way, Norskins are dead. We are not. We're going to awaken the tribe again. Just because that gets us Sigvald. We can now go into that stance and we can pump up that building there. Now, I was saying I'm going to go the red line. So we start down here. We'll get Dorghar in his next level, and we'll move up to the Grand Marshal of Chaos. So that it means Sigvald is now possible if we want to. We'll continue our heroes as we already were. Everybody's looking happy there. Away we go. Our next hit will be Longship Graveyard. Now the one thing you've got to watch out for in the very early game. Yeah, he wants peace. I want to just keep fighting. In the early game is actually watching out for Hell Pit. What Clan Molder can do is sometimes they will decide to declare war on you. Sometimes they'll ask for a non-aggression pact. So yeah, there's a bit of RNG in that. As you can see, our vassals are doing quite a bit better than they have in the past as well, because Norskins seem to do quite a bit better at the moment. So normally by now the vassals will still just be getting absolutely wrecked by Kislev. At least that's what I've found. We have to move a character over to Bears on Link's camp. We can do that at any time later. So let's get you closer to the Longship Graveyard. Did I use... it's a weird bug, that one. Oh well, that's okay. I was going to do some recruiting of some Chosen, but it has decided we went just a tiny bit too far, even though we still have... Oh no, we've only got 24% movement range left. Okay. Alright then, that's my bad. The scaling don't like us very much. I thought I had 4 vassals. Okay. Well, one of them must have got wiped out. Oh well. What are you gonna do? With those vassals, you do have to occasionally watch out for them seceding. They will do that. If they lose to things like Throg or Wulfric the Wanderer, they will be taken over by them, because that Norskin ability to beat your beat a faction leader and then take them over for other Norskin tribes is still in effect. Wow! Throt got destroyed. Did not see that coming. There you go. Well, wonder who managed to destroy him. You wouldn't have destroyed me if I was playing Throt. I would have had my fucking Broodlords wrecking everything by now. But with Clan Molder destroyed, it's not really a problem for us. Quickly give him Foe Seeker before we jump into the Longship Graveyard. Now, for what we want next building we want is the Sorcerer building, so we need 4 population surplus.
There'll be a reckoning.
So we don't have to worry about this at the moment. We can actually go lightning strike it to get more battles out of it, but I'd just rather let's just wipe it out, burn it down. We're getting ourselves a nice little kitty of money now. Alright, so they've got Bayer Blades, so we're going to have to head back along this way. Oh, research rate, yep, that's good. Horde building construction cost, yeah, minus 8% there. Neither here nor there, really. So he's going to head that way. We're going to get Dogheart, get him on his horsey.
Your horsey, horsey. Oh, it's a good horsey. Oh, yes. I'll pat the horsey.
Now, again, we can't do any recruitment of Chosen. Probably don't really need to at the moment. Not really a concern. We do almost have enough growth to get ourselves like a knowledgeable lord or something like that, but we don't really want to do that right now. There's not a great deal of point to it. Better for us if we wait to be able to get a sorcerer for Archaon's army. If we should be able to, I think you can get 2 when you get the sorcerer building. And then we can actually send one of them back over to Bear Songling's Landing and get the Slayer of Kings quest line going. A suggestion I do actually have for anyone out there is get just a shitty hero with a shitty trait, doesn't matter what it is, park it over in Bear Songling's Landing. A lot of the Chaos quests will send you over there. And so you'll constantly be trying to send somebody back, send somebody back, send somebody back, and oh my god, guess what? I have to send somebody back. That's a real fucking pain in the ass, just constantly having to do that. So, really, just try and earmark a hero to live there for at least until you've gotten. I mean, if you're going to get all of the legendary hero lords, once you've gotten all of their various abilities and everything, then I do suggest just parking him there. He can go to the taverns and have a bit of a wank and do whatever else it is he's going to do. To the wenches about Bear Songling's Landing, if there are any. I kind of worry about that sort of thing every now and then with this sort of game, but then I realise it's a game and it doesn't really matter too much. And you just want to get it so they're over there often enough to be able to do all those, send somebody to Bear Songling's Landing. If you want to, and you just want to poke at Kislev or whoever else is around there, you can do hero actions, that sort of thing over there as well. Depending, of course, how much money you've got, etc, etc, etc. As you can see, that little Skaven thingy there, that's actually the Skaven armies that are down the side there in that new area where Mount Silverspear is. They seem to use a lot of slaves early on, so if you do want to go down there, it's a possibility. You can actually do okay down there. In my playtesting, I did okay down there myself. Now that we've got enough population surplus, this is where we want to get our sorcerers. And since we're parked for a moment, I'm actually going to get rid of... How many can I recruit? I can recruit 5. So let's get rid of 5. And we're going to chuck in some Chosen as well. Actually, we'll get rid of 6. Simply because that gives us room for the sorcerer that we'll be able to recruit. Even though we won't be able to put him in the army next turn, but there's no point in paying for the extra unit when we don't need it. A group of Chosen will make us supremely more powerful in the eyes of the auto-resolve and in the eyes of our actual faction power. I actually wonder, I'm not 100% sure if the vassals increase our faction power or not as well. Yes. So I know previously the AI cheats. Oh, look at that! AI cheats did not apply to your vassals, which they may not. So, ooh, look at that! So the vassals seceded simply because we lost they lost a battle down there. So that gives us lots more things to fight, which is awesome. Chaos Sorcerer, we only get one, it would seem. Oh my god, that is like so lucky. So Infernal Dominant Sorcerer is one of the best. That or Knowledgeable and getting it on fire. Oh, it's awesome. Oh, let's destroy the Bjornling's gathering. Get our shiny new chosen something to do. We will loot raise. Now, because we've had all of that rebel on us, we get to go and kill it all again. Which sounds a bit odd, but I actually am quite happy with that because that gives us more options for... Alright, so we're going to go into that one. So that gives us more options for getting levels up for everyone since we can't just have a sack city. More levels up means more items, more everything, more destroying. So increasing the power of our stack is just better and better and better and better. So we'll head over towards Greyling Moot. We want to leave our 25% discount as always so that we can get some more chosen into our army. We'll pop our Chaos Sorcerer in there as well so that he can start leveling himself up. And soon we'll also be able to, so we'll get 27%, that looks good. Sorcerer, climb in, thank you. Only level 1 at the moment, but he will be invaluable. We can still recruit 5, that's good. We need to use 1 for this. This will let us get another Chaos Sorcerer. And that extra Chaos Sorcerer is the one we'll be sending off. We will get rid of 3, 4, 5 Chaos Warriors, and we will get, let's see, we'll get some chosen with halberds and some normal chosen. And we're off to the races. Now, if you're one of those people that are just like, I don't want to do a Shaggoth stack. Shaggoth stack is just cheese and da 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 da. Again, I actually have no problem with that. You're perfectly allowed to believe that. Perfectly allowed to do that. You should play the game how you want to and make sure you enjoy it, which is why everything I do in this, you do not have to do it. Don't have to do it at all. It's 100%. You paid for the game. You play it how you enjoy it. That's annoying. Oh well. So, yeah, play it how you enjoy it. I enjoy playing it this way. I actually really love having a Shaggoth stack. And Archaon is now at that point where you've got to decide where you want to go with it. Let's take the Infernal Dominance. Yeah, we'll take the Infernal Dominance Shadow Sorcerer. Shadows is actually really good. Of the 4 schools you can get as Chaos, I suggest Shadows would be the second best. So we're going to send him over there. Later on, I'd probably put him into an army. But yeah, fire is easily the best, especially for chaos.
It is decreed by me.
Archaon is going to head over this way. Don't have to worry too much about Chosen, I think, now. I think we are pretty Chosen heavy. Yeah. Now, so this is your turning point, essentially. If you want to go with balanced army, etc., my consideration for what you should do is you should get next buildings you get should be the Demonic Forge, so that you can have some artillery, and you should probably also get your palanquin of trophies just after that, so that you've got your heavy cavalry and that sort of thing. Also note, later on you will need at least 2 units of Chaos Knights with Lances anyway for one of your quests. The other building you should go for is your Mound of Blades and Reliquary of Chaos, because that will reduce all of your upkeep. Now, on the other side of it, if you are going to play more like me, and the way I do it, the next building you should get is your Dragon Ogre Gathering, and then your Lightning Grounds, once you're at level 5, of course. At that point, you need to start recruiting Dragon Ogre Shaggoths. Once you have about half a stack of Shaggoths, destroy that building. Yeah, you'll no longer have all that upkeep bonus, but that's okay. And then finish off your stack with Dragon Ogre Shaggoths. You don't need that building anymore. I'd still keep this building personally, but you don't have to. And also get your Reliquary of Chaos. Don't bother with the rest of the buildings at all. All you need is those buildings. And that's it. But again, it depends entirely on how you want to play as an individual. And if you are not having fun playing a certain way, change the way you're playing and find a way that is enjoyable for you. So, hopefully this has been a relatively useful guide. If not, let me know why not and what you'd like to see more. If it has been useful, please feel free to like, subscribe, and let me know why you like it. Or, again, what more you'd like to see. I'm open to suggestions. I do this to try and help out other players more than anything else, and in general, I want to have fun myself. So that is why I do these things. So hopefully it's been good, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, hope you have a good one.
Bye bye.